Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. When we left off last time, we fought some drowners, we got some treasure, we saved a guy from a griffin. We didn't really fight the griffin that much, but I don't hold that against us. It snatched its meal and flew off, so, you know, what are we really gonna do? But we made a friend of the guy that we saved. He's told us, head on over to his cousin, who owns an inn, and she'll treat us well. So, that's pretty exciting. Huh. I wonder if these people were killed by the griffin, or if they were just part of the general warfare going on. Maybe the scent of blood drew the griffin over. No, because the griffin likes to pick apart it. The griffin is like a cat in that it enjoys torturing its prey. So probably it came just because it heard the cart going on here and knew there was something alive that it could destroy.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, just merchant? No, his name's Bram. We know this guy's name. We're pals now. Okay, we gotta do something about health, because it's bad. So, let's figure out, can I make anything yet? There we go. Akamara decoction. Damage dealt to foes regenerates vitality. Oh, that's pretty cool. Some oils. Okay, cat, swallow, white honey. All the standard good stuff. So what are we missing? Probably the alcohol base, right? White... No, go back to where we were. I was looking at that. White honey... No. Okay. Dang it. There. Dwarven spirit. Good grief. That's what we're missing. Oh, but we need drowner brains. So good thing we got that. Okay, and then... We can't, like, swap a different sort of... So I know previously sometimes you just needed like a certain class of ingredient, like your rubido and whatever else, I don't remember, albedo, I don't remember the names of them all. Instead of like very specific, it has to be drowner brains. It must be celandine. So is this gonna be one of those? It takes 5 celandine per? Okay, anyhow, so I wonder if there's a way to switch what type of item? Huh. Gosh dang it, okay. I'll figure this out eventually. White honey, what do we need for you? Clears toxic? I mean, I don't care about that, actually, at this point. Swallow's what I want. Swallow's my trusty potion. I never really delved that much into potions, but this one I figured out was good. Well, what do we want to do then? Okay. But we got... What else do we have here? Okay, so we have a banana? Wait a second. I'll have to look this up. I don't know that much about bananas, but weren't bananas something like... There wouldn't be any bananas here. There wouldn't be bananas. They're tropical, and I'm pretty sure that I've heard that like the bananas that we eat that you buy from the grocery store aren't like how bananas just grow out in the wild. They're like a very... specifically cultivated and developed kind of thing. Like, you wouldn't be able to just find a banana to eat. Conjunction of the spheres. Bananas are raining in. Okay, but let's eat that. Ooh, sweet one. Nice. And raw meat. Which someone in the comments said I can eat that. Is there a negative effect to just eating raw meat? We'll be fine. Can I cook it and then is it better for me? Or do I just eat it raw? Okay, let's equip it. Yeah. And let's equip our bun as well. We might, you know, we got 4 slots. Let's use them. Wolven hour. Okay, and then Tawny Owl. Stamina regeneration. That's pretty good, probably. So let's put that on here. As we get more potions, I will probably put potions in more of those slots instead of just random food items. But for now... Okay, now then, we should go to town. Another really good point someone made is that I should go in town and then I can get a bunch of quests. So then it'll be more fruitful when I come out and just wander around and look at things. Because I like to wander around and look at things. So that does make sense. I was a little afraid at first, and part of why I was reluctant to follow Vesemir so much. I didn't know if this was going to be a game where, like, if you walk too far along a path, then you lose the ability to go back. You know, like you trigger a cutscene or something and it moves ahead. And I really didn't want to miss out on exploring this area. because I just want to see what all there is to see. But apparently there's just a whole crap load to see because this is a gigantic open world. So, probably I'll start to get a little more like, I know I've been going through now and I was looking at all the corpses and I was looting like every single corpse. Talk to Nilfgaardian soldier. Where even is he? Is he hiding under the boat? Okay, anyhow, I will do less like looting every single thing I see as I go along. Possibly. Oh yeah, look at all that stuff. As I get an idea of what's actually worthwhile to have and what's just garbage. Okay, talk to the Nilfgaardian soldier. There you are. What are you doing? Does this mean you won if you're just hanging around? Or does this mean you're just kind of battle-dazed and you weren't sure where to go? Let's talk to you. Don't attack me, okay? No, I'm trying to talk to you. Vesemir, what you doing over here? I wanted you to wait by my horse. Ah, whatever. I can always call her to me. Oh, look at the villagers were just trying to, like, check on their apple trees or whatever. Apple trees have white blossoms, right? I don't know my fruit trees that well. Despite having grown up with some. I never paid that much attention. Or there could be pear trees. I had a pear tree growing up. I liked that pear tree. It was great. Sometimes I kind of miss that. Fresh pears. Mostly it was just the convenience of if you want to eat a pear, you just go out to the pear tree.
A griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest to the mountain shore. Here. And near the main road.
Get over here if you're going to talk to me.
Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Oh, that's a thought.
Too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
He's got a point there. We've got Nilfgaardian soldiers around here, and really, like, even... I feel really terrible for all of the villages that Nilfgaard has passed in its advance, as it's invading the north, because even if the north manages to come through and repel Nilfgaard, that means as they're fleeing, all of these villages are going to get hit again. Okay, but he wants us to go this way, which means I'm heading the wrong way, right? I want to go back to that bridge, and there was the smuggler's cache there, and I needed to get to the other side of the bridge. Alright, and I'm going to try and grab a fair amount of these just because we saw that one swallow takes 5 frickin' celandines, so best stock up. Probably it's not really that vital a thing, but it'll be okay. Okay, so where's the village that I was at? Okay, there's the wagon. So did we start, what, on the other side of this? Yeah. Yeah, there's the building with people that were shooting at me. Alright, let's try this. Excellent. We're going to ride this way a bit, because things are going to go a lot faster with my horse. When on a road, hold A without steering to automatically follow its path. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Wait, my horse won't lose stamina while using this option. Otherwise, my horse will lose stamina? Problem though, horse, I can't pick things when I'm riding on your back. Okay, well, here you go. Okay, whoever's over here, don't shoot at me. You're gonna anyhow, but don't hit me. I'm just passing through. Okay. Is this the proper bridge? Let us see. Whoa! Yeah. All of that, please. Sorry to disappoint you, smugglers. Actually, maybe that is... What if whoever put these here really needs these, and I'm just taking them? But then, what if whoever put these here died in this recent skirmish? Who knows? Okay, well... Alright, I wanted to grab that real quick. I almost want to run all the way back, because I just noticed on my video as I was posting it today. You know, I watched a little bit to recap what happened, how I want to write a summary of the video, and
Faster.
The tree at our camp had some kind of paper on it, and I didn't read that. And it's really, it's probably not even anything important, but it's bothering me now that I did not read that paper, and I want to know what it says. Okay, let's go to White Orchard. We'll get some quests. We'll roam all around.
Go, go.
You don't have to yell at her. It's my fault. I stopped because I wanted to look around a bit. I was distracted by this little structure falling apart over here, but that's where, yeah, that's where I was just at a little bit ago. Okay. Okay. And Vesemir is the opposite way, because I'm going every wrong direction.
Hey there.
What'd you say? He said something Nilfgaardian, didn't he?
Yes?
You muttered something and I didn't quite catch it. I was curious.
Slower.
Hang on, hang on. Do any of you people have anything interesting to say? Well, I mean, they're probably good protein. It seems like you'd probably chew. I prefer to chew my food, but I've never eaten a cricket. I might do better just swallowing it whole until I'm used to it.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
What did I eat? I didn't do anything to you. I was just checking to see how your day was.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Huh?
What do you want, wanderer?
Well, I'm thinking it seems pretty clear that Nilfgaard won that battle I was seeing over there, since you were all Nilfgaardian soldiers.
Barbarians.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because we pretty much think the same of you. Well, that's how it always goes, doesn't it? All opposing sides think the other side is uncultured and just horrible.
Like shit in a blowhole.
Huh? Oh, look at those cows. Hey, guys. Yeah, good day to you, too. Cows, I really want one of your names to be Strawberry, or for you to, in some way, be related to be Strawberry. That would delight me. Okay. Well, I wanted to talk to some of these people and see if maybe they had quests, but instead it seems like you're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft. So, I can't just pick up everything. It will count as stealing some things. Town guards and hired watchmen, and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Sheath your weapons. Local residents often erect notice boards in your settlement, such as villages and cities. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. And I can find them on my map, or I can just wander around and we'll stumble on them. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. Oh, look at the windmill. What season are we in here? It's summer, probably, right? Looks like a pleasant day by the riverside. Someone has lost their boots. Ooh. Oh, someone got stolen away by drowners and their boots got left behind. That's what it's looking like. Wait, is this stealing? What about, I kind of want that loaf of bread. It's somebody's bread. Look at that kid dancing by the fence over there. He's so excited about those cows. Yeah, cows! Yeah, learning to whistle's tough. Good day, ladies. Geese? Oh, hey, Vesemir. I'm just gonna look around a little bit. You guys are also ferociously unpleasant.
Whoa!
Oh, sorry. That doesn't help things. You okay there? You have a name, so I would like to talk to you. You don't look well. Like your arm's super injured and you're kind of staggering. Are you sick or kind of drunk? I would imagine maybe kind of sick because he looks wounded. And this is where we keep our animals, right inside the house, because that's how you did it back in the day. These are the things that it's good to see, because it's pretty easy to sort of over-romanticize the idea, like, oh, if I could live in these times. Fighting monsters, traveling around the world, don't have to have a 9-to-5 job. Although, actually, if you're a farmer, it's even more than that. But, you know, then you see how your life would actually be. You gotta keep the livestock in with you. You don't have indoor plumbing. No toilets.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now.
May the sun shine upon you.
D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
Oh, what? Is Dervin your Nilfgaardian name?
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian.
Yeah.
My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervan, may the gold sun guide you far away from my land.
Damn deer, stripped the bark off my trees again.
Yeah, I can see why that guy would be furious about that. It is kind of crappy, but at the same time, can't hold it against Dervin. If Nilfgaardian's the one that's in control of his village, you don't really want to be on the wrong side of him, so... But if you don't want to have a drink with him, I will totally have a drink with you. No? Alright, it's looking like most of these people... Like, they don't have proper names, so they
Kings
probably...
do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
Always been that way, yeah. Doesn't mean that I approve of it or like it, but that's how the world does work.
What do you want?
Buckets of chickens that you've slaughtered? I used to have a friend years and years ago who raised rabbits, like lots of rabbits. And I'd always just thought it was kind of cool, like, oh, she has all the rabbits, and they're so cute, and they're fuzzy, and blah, 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 blah. And then one day I came over, and her mom was doing what you do when you raise a whole bunch of rabbits. She just, you know, grab a rabbit, clonk it on the head with a hammer, toss it in a wheelbarrow, getting ready to, you know, get a whole bunch of them prepped at once, and there's a bunch of meat to last you for a while, right? And young innocent me was kind of horrified. She's killing the bunnies. But more and more as I've grown, it's like, well, you know, that's what you do on a farm. Willis, eh?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners.
Yeah, it
What
was
do
a
you
dumb
think happened,
question,
Derek?
sorry.
Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Okay, there was a weird bit of hesitation there. Satellite me workshop. No, they satellite something else, but the workshop was a casualty of that. Is it even really your workshop? You know what? I actually don't care. If we can get a smithy going here, that's probably a good thing for the town and a good thing for me. So, sorry to hear that. I'm not going to take issue with you insulting me. I kind of feel like, for most of your non-humans, it's got to be, you know, a little bit perhaps dangerous to take a risk insulting anyone who looks vaguely human, because they might take offense, and as the, you know, the non-humans are the oppressed people, so if they take offense and they start beating on you or something, you can't really count on the local authorities to necessarily come to your aid. So, you know, I'm going to let him get away with it. Plus, it was a dumb question. Alright, so.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own.
I know it.
But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing.
And you don't have a choice, but the villagers resent it.
Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass.
Oh, I know how that is.
Now this.
Okay. Good luck. No, I'm gonna look for the arsonist. Lavinia myself feels bad for a price. I just want justice for this man. But no, for Geralt, yeah. I mean, that is. And that's the thing with the Witchers. They do always, whatever they're gonna do, whatever help they can give, it's always for a price. But I don't know. I don't hold that against them, because you gotta earn a living, you know? You can't just go around helping everybody for free. How are you gonna keep yourself fed and equipped? Equipped being probably one of the, well, fed is obviously important, but equipment is really important too. If they're going to go out and they're going to like fight monsters and stuff for you, well, they need to know they've got the gear to see them through it. So, yeah, I just think that's so sad. Lived here 50 years, thought they saw me as one of them. Yeah. Yeah, you would think that, because it seems perfectly reasonable. 50 years you've been there. You know these people. It's not that big a village. And then some strife comes and you see what was lurking underneath all along. That sucks.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
I'll find him. And maybe you don't necessarily have to pay me in orange. You could pay me in barter. You know, fix up my sword or something, or if you happen to have something lying around better than this beginning stuff that I got, we could trade. Alright, when one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear. If you're not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press R to start tracking it. Excellent. Alright. So, do we want to talk about anything else? No.
I'll teach him.
Ooh. Use special grindstones to temporarily enhance your weapons. Let's do it. Just like that. Nice. We don't even have a, like, sit at the grindstone animation or anything. It's just, you're good. Move along. I mean, really, that's for the best. Not that I minded that kind of, like when you use the forges in Skyrim. You have your animation, and that was just fun, but what's something... There's something near here because the controller's vibrating. What is it? Oh, like tracks and stuff. Yeah. But it... For helping things move along faster, it's probably better to not have a whole animation about it.
Shavings from a tinderbox.
Uh-huh.
Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
And it looks like we can follow his footprints.
Footprints. A man's. Large.
Let's see where he went. Anything else cool or in the area? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, examine it.
Stinks of piss. And vodka.
So he stopped to pee on a tree, have a drink.
Freak.
Whatever. Freak nothing. I'm gonna figure out who the arsonist is. And they're gonna be really mad about that, because they probably all support the arsonist, but whatever. Gonna find you.
Damn witchers.
Gonna get you. Oh! And then I lose him at the river.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Alright. I have 2 fishing rods now. Can I use them? He went near the Nilfgaard... Wait, he was right by the Nilfgaardian watchtower? One of you guys had to have seen him. A Nilfgaardian wouldn't have been the one to do it, right? Because the dwarf is helping them. They need him to do all the work that they've been making him do thus far. So, yeah, that wouldn't make sense. But whoever did it went right by their sight.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
You didn't see anybody? Alright, which way do we think he went along the river? I'm thinking under the bridge. So we're going to look around and see if his trail picks up on either side of the bank. Aha. Oh! And he got taken by drowners.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Okay, but left his boots behind. So, he escaped... Oh, over this way. See
Lost his boots in the rush.
So we're looking for a barefoot man. Unless he has a backup pair of boots. But he might not. Clothing is precious in this day and age.
Tracks lead back to the village.
Although, then again, there was battles nearby with plenty of dead guys who don't need their boots anymore, so I suppose you could just grab a new
Bleeding,
pair.
but not badly. Surface wound.
A barefoot injured man. That's our culprit.
Me gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so
Don't you
folk
look
nabbed
at
a
me.
witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
And did that get the missing boy back?
Except it was some drowner that had slept on the
happened
kid.
to your
Hunter
mother?
had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
Hopefully they got eaten by
Sewed his head
drowners.
back on. Word is they laid his corpse to rest. Hush hush in a crypt.
Where's the crypt?
Don't you look at me.
Where's the crypt? I want to find my fallen brethren. You jerks. And that's why you got drowners here still, because you killed the guy who could have done something about it. Aha, the fiend's home. Alright, there's no more examine button, right? We can just go right in.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Black magic doll. You're a suspicious fella.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Aha! Okay, we are gonna go confront him. Guys, who's this guy Nap just hanging out in your house? You're all sitting here having dinner.
Crickets. You chew 'em.
Like a nice... you look like a decent family and all, and then you've got this guy kind of staggering around wounded in the animal shelter. You're not concerned about that?
Devil sits in the old oak tree. Grew inside
Okay. In case this goes badly. So, Nap.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies.
You're the worst.
Do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right?
No, you're not right.
Listen, we can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in.
No.
My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Ooh, that sounds like such a great deal. Why would I do that? No.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, we'll make use of Axie. This sign influences people's minds. Okay, I feel like Geralt would he'd attempt to use the sign, because if he can do a thing without having to fight, then it is probably the better. And then if it fails, we'll just beat this guy to a pulp. So, we can invest in the delusion ability to make our chances of success more likely.
Calm down. Now follow me.
Alright then. Can we just go out right here? No? Okay.
I gotta apologize. Gotta go. Apologize.
Come on. I want to see how this plays out. But really, what a nasty piece of work. Whenever look at them all. Filthy bare feet, stumbling. He's stumbling because he's drunk. Yep, that's right. We found the bottle, all wounded. And we ask him, oh, did you run into some trouble with drowners? And he's immediately got to be all hostile about it. Why do you care? Like, maybe I'm like a traveling healer and I want to help you. Well, I mean, We're probably kind of obviously not a traveling healer, but still. Beautiful sunset. Oh, look at the clouds. All right, Drunk, you make your way over here. I think he's going to go all on his own. He'll get there. Yeah, be careful where you sing that, kiddo.
Who taught you that?
Oh yeah, someone is freaking out about it, aren't they? Okay, I've learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels. There's a notice board right in front of me that I didn't necessarily notice, actually, until that popped up to say, hey, pay attention. Never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. Damsel in distress, merchant peddling rare wares, or nest of pesky monsters. So, we will want to take a look at that. But first...
Chetty!
Now listen careful. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty no more.
But Chetty's my best mate!
I know, and that's such a bummer, kiddo.
Get us all killed. I see you with him again, and you'll regret it.
That's really sad, because I feel for the kid. You don't want to bust up kids' friendships, but at the same time, I'm also feeling for the dad who's terrified that if one of those Nilfgaardian soldiers hears this kid singing it, they might just strike his kid right down. Alright. Willis, I'm going to come over here by you, and then we will check out the notice board after. Let me see how this all pans out. Oh, I just needed to go there myself, and it auto does it.
Up and at 'em.
Didn't need to wait for this stumbling drunk.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
No, you knew what you were doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the Arsonist. A witcher found him.
Yep.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Huh? It is harsh punishment. It's Nilfgaard we're talking here. I guess I kind of expected he'd be imprisoned instead of killed outright. I should have known better. It is gonna be rough. The villagers are gonna hate him even more, but I mean, like he said, they're all hating him anyhow. It's sad, but at least this way they'll be afraid to act openly against him. And then Willis, whenever Nilfgaard moves on, buddy, you should not stay here. It's not going to be a good place for you anymore. Sorry about that.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them.
Fair.
You know, I hated the black ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Alright, that's fair. Now what he just said there is very interesting. About the whole, maybe Nilfgaard's not that bad. I could almost be with you, Willis. I could almost be with you. Because they didn't seem to act at all oddly about him just because he's a non-human or anything. Nor to Geralt. Except I know how they screwed over the elves. How badly they used the Scoia'tael. So, I don't know. Alright.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I just want to see what kind of options you got. So, options marked with the bag will open the shop panel. Alright. Ooh, let's craft some things.
I'd like you to forge something for me.
Sidarian Gambeson, huh? Okay, on the left side of the screen is my diagrams. Scroll up and down between them. Yep. And the right side is a detailed description of the currently selected item. Nice. Oh, it's so much better than what I have. Ooh, I don't have a lot of these materials yet, but these, if this is anything like Witcher 2, these are easily obtained. Okay. That's what I need. Craftsmen need to eat too. To have them craft an item, you must pay them for their services. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's fair. So that'll cost me 39 orens, and I have 270. Alrighty. So you need to find a craftsman with the right specialty, armor, blacksmith, etc. for the type of item you wish to craft, and with enough skill to craft an item of its quality. Okay, so this is a little more involved than it was in Witcher 2. Some items can be dismantled. Oh, that's nice, in order to obtain new crafting components. Excellent. So when I'm done with the thing, at least I can still get some use out of it, other than just selling it. Okay. Warrior's leather jacket. So this has better resistances, but weighs a fair chunk more. This has 2 more defense, but I'm feeling like probably all the better resistances are going to be more important. But we need... Oh, this is an improvement in my Karamorian armor. Okay. As well as some cured leather. We got the scraps and some wire. Alright. Meanwhile... Oh, all kinds of things I can make. Cured leather. I need a lot more scraps. Very well. I could make an iron ingot. Maybe I should. How much does iron ore weigh? Perhaps it would save some weight if I turn it into ingots. I'll have to look at... Weight 0. Does the ore weigh anything? Oh, there's the linen. If I wanted to make the other one. Okay, where's the... What about the wire? Is that a thing I can make, or is that a thing that... Okay, let's close these up. Tidy it up a bit. And I can make junk. Huh. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, so... Yeah, let's repair the stuff that I'm using. Right? We want to keep that all top-notch. It's going to be important. Yeah. I know I'm going through what orens I have, but I think it's going to be important to keep this stuff in top repair. There. Now, if I repair these and then sell them, will I get more money for them? I should probably just sell them. Or maybe dismantle them. Do I want to do that? Okay. So, yep, there's all the stuff. And that's what I'll get for it. Ooh, and how much it will cost to dismantle. So I don't want to just go willy-nilly on the dismantling, or it's going to cost me a bunch. Very well. And upgrades will be recovered. That's good. Get a lot of steel ingots here. 42 apiece! Good grief. Oof. Hardened leather. That could be maybe good. Some timber from a smoking pipe. Cured leather off that. Fiber and thread for this black magic doll, and it only costs 3. Or I can sell it, and it's worth, what, 13? Powdered pearl. Used to craft gear and items. It's worth 100. Ghoul's blood. Oh, and then I can make ashes out of coal. If I want, that's not what I want. I don't need the ashes. I needed the saltpeter. Anyhow. Okay, let's go to the shop. Oh, and I don't have to all the way exit the conversation. I like that. So then, oh, you got all kinds of stuff. Are those books? Oh. How's this saddle compared to what I got? Exactly the same. So we're good then. Oh, look at this fancy saddle bags. That would about wipe me out, but I need that, don't I? Alright, look at it. Repair kit. How many uses do you get out of it? Just one? Oh wait, these are diagrams. Shadow's armor. Oh, required level 24. Well, that'll be a while. Cavalry gauntlets. Trousers, boots. Okay, well I don't have a whole lot of money right now, so I should probably use. Are these harpy feathers? Just feather. And what's this? Just a shirt. Okay, not excited about that. Let's sell some stuff though. But nothing that's equipped. So you can have this crappy sword. I don't want it. And this one, and this one. Oh, so I guess if I even want it, I should probably dismantle this. Okay, yeah, you can have those. Don't want the torch, huh? We'll keep these. Okay, what other kinds of things do I have that you want? Not a whole lot. Okay. Steel line. Okay, well I think that's good enough for right now. I probably do want those saddlebags, but let's maybe do some quests first. And get some money. Alright.
So long.
Okay, notice board. Yeah, I want to take a look at you. You were...
Me dad had a sword once too.
Yeah?
Got a lump of bread today.
Good deal for you, kiddo. I wouldn't mind feeding you, actually, if I had the option, but I don't. Okay. I just passed by the notice board. It was over here, right? I can just look at the map, but I also want to get better at navigating. There we go. Okay. Ah, Imperial Edict number 18 out of 45. Let it hereby be known that by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. Because the Empire's going to put them to work. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, we're in springtime, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Yeah, and necrophages and all kinds of unpleasantness, so it is a good idea to get rid of the bodies, but part of the trouble with this is probably some of the bodies are going to be their fellow villagers that Nilfgaard killed. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits, but also from disease, by introducing measures which have long been standard in the civilized world. Thanks for making sure to be condescending about this. By the way, we're civilized. You aren't. You barbarians. I mean, that's the message they're sending here. Thanks, Nilfgaard. Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. Signed, Captain Peter Sargwynleif. Or Gwynleif. Okay. I didn't actually mean to go out of that. I wanted to go undiscovered location. Okay. I'm not done here. Okay. How do I just like right and left, right? Yep. Volunteers wanted. Actually. Okay, let's take it. There we go. It's going to take everything. By order of Captain Peter Sargwynleif, let it be hereby known that enlistment in the Imperial Army is now open. Recruits will be provided with room, board, and regular pay, which is going to be tempting for a lot of these struggling villages here. Okay, yet the greatest payment of all is the honor of serving Amir Varamreis, Deithwin Adin Incarnate Morwood. Yeah, I butchered that. Once enlisted, recruits will be trained under the tutelage of the Empire's greatest strategists. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance for the entire time of their service. In the case of their death on the field of glory, they will receive a lifelong pension. Oh, that is... Nilfgaard. Ooh, you're crafty ones. I could see that being very appealing to some of these villagers when, you know, there's been fighting nearby, perhaps the crops are ruined, they might not have enough people to till the fields, whatever else. This would seem like a very viable alternative to your family probably starving to death. I mean, clever. Nilfgaardian lessons. Elkerzera, Eriglor, Ardfainisnar, something along those lines. Or probably completely different. Don't understand what you just read? No wonder, it's in Nilfgaardian, and soon half the world will be speaking this mysterious tongue. So you'd best start learning it now, and yours truly can help you with that, for a very modest fee. Ernest de Vicavaro. Ah, wanted a deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join His Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Audrin. He claimed to be a Cadweni by birth, but said King Henselt's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information about this deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. Description: modest stature, wiry, thin, with thinning hair. He fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system, and probably thus reeks like an old boar. Characteristic marks can be easily recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to this deserter will be subjected to a summary court-martial. Alright, so keep an eye out for Adrian. Oh, a brother missing. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground at least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpsers prowling the battlefield. So I seek a man brave, able with the sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made camp there. Dune Wildenvert. Well, Dune, I will totally help you. I am into that. Oh, and another contract. Devil by the Well. Good folk, I know there's a war on, and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you all about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Odolan. Wait. So there's a devil by the well, but is this going to be the devil like in one of the... I forget which book it's in. One of the first two. One of the just kind of... There's a bunch of short stories. And there's a magnificent story where Geralt's off with Dandelion and they find a creature that some of the villagers are calling a devil, but it's not. It's more... He's like a satyr or something, but he's hilarious. If it's like that guy, that'll be great. And if it is like that guy, we're totally not going to kill it. We're going to talk to it and be its friend. Okay, so. Oh, and there's a paper to read on this tree. Wanted, honeycombs. Will pay top coin. Large quantities welcome. Tamara the herbalist. Well, something to keep in mind. This is pretty. Oh, and it's going to get rained on. Guys, you need to take your rug in. It's going to get destroyed.
What do you want?
Well, I was going to try and be nice and let you know about the rug or whatever, but it probably belongs to someone who spat at me, so whatever. It can get ruined. Okay, this big building is probably my inn. I know, I can look at the map. I might just look at the map. But first... Yes, it is. Haha! Oh. Be easy on her.
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies.
Okay.
They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Don't do this. You guys aren't nearly as well equipped as they are. I know it galls, but you gotta live through it.
What? Witches?
Witchers.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Fine, I wasn't gonna drink with you anyhow.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
Well,
No
thank you.
need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Yeah, we saw it.
Mm-hmm. Already had the pleasure.
It was attacking your cousin.
Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Not eaten by a griffin.
Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Alright. Ah, 4 chicken legs. Yeah. Okay, so... I would like all of these conversation options. Okay, yeah, about that griffin.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment.
Bummer.
Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
But maybe we could talk to the Nilfgaardian captain in the area. They might want the griffin taken care of.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Yeah. It's not like she's deliberately profiting off the war. It's just a side effect of it, but...
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Alright. Okay, okay. What are these? Gwent card. I already have this item. I have the Blue Stripes Commando Gwent card, huh? Okay. Do I have these other ones? No. So I have this. Full test Gwent card. I kind of want to buy all of these, but I don't have a lot of money right now, so perhaps this is, again, something I'm going to have to come back to. Okay. Finally.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
She's pretty striking.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Alright. Well, assuming they'll talk to us. Some of these people have been pretty crappy, but... Well, thank you.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Yeah, but I could just help, you know.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
I think it's kind of impossible. We're 2 witchers. Everyone is paying attention to us. Oh, this is pretty. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back in next time. I think we're going to start off by chatting around with all the peasants in here. Or, I mean, they're not all necessarily. We're just going to talk to everybody in here. Also see if we can get any more quests talking to the people in here. And then after that, I think we want to see about maybe tackling some of the quests we've got. We've got some options. Plus, I still do want to go back to that area the bandits were in. And I want to read that paper way back on the tree. It might not be worth going back that far. I might do it anyhow. We'll see.